Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Livin here, and I wanted to show you an 82 kill game I had on Aragani Forest. It was overall like a really clean game for me. Not too many deaths. Normally on this map, I can range up to possibly even get up to like 20 deaths onto this game. So on this map specifically, so just I kept it I think like 14 or 15, which is still some people might consider it pretty high, but for me on this map, it's somewhat decent. So, as you can see, right when I start off this map, I always like pushing it straight through, just to try to control C. It's such a huge point to control. So, at the very start of the game, so I always usually try to push all the way through. They're not even like barely getting D, so they're a little bit behind on this one here. So that gave me the advantage of to really push up all the way up over here. I haven't been able to do this actually in a long time. Normally, people really push hard to get to C on this map, so I'm able to drop some dynamite. Unfortunately, they have a player that is creeping around, which I expected, and I threw that last stick of dynamite just a little bit too close to the other two, so it kind of rendered that stick just useless. I should have brought it out a little bit closer to me. If I would have done that, I would have get those two guys there too. So. A little bit of a missed opportunity on the start there. I had a couple of missed opportunities. I think if I would have capitalized on like 2 opportunities, I think that I could have had, I probably could have gotten a 100 kill game on this map. And I'm expecting that to happen probably sooner or later. I can see myself getting in on this map. There's just been a few mishaps on other games that I've had before. I've gotten the 70s. I think I've gotten an 80 kill game before on this map as well too. So you see, I'm chucking some grenades, anti-tank grenades. I really love using those grenades, especially on this map too, and especially that area right there as well. I get a lot of just easy kills just throwing a grenade. There's not a lot of room for them to move away from that grenade when you throw it there. So as you can see, I'm moving around. I can't see these 2 guys right here because I got the flames, so I just throw some dynamite. I'm able to take them out. I know they're around here everywhere, so hearing shotgun again, so I'm gonna chuck another one, do the same thing. But fortunately, I didn't realize that he had dropped the gas grenades and they were taking me out. So the silent killers again. The one thing that always seems to get me is those gas grenades. Those gas grenades always are just creeping up and I'm not realizing they're there until it's too late. So here I'm spawning on C. I was really happy just to see my teammates just already on C, just holding it down like that. That was like really legit to see that. So I dropped down, and even though I made mention before playing on this map on one of my other gameplays that I wasn't ever going to grab the flame trooper again, I just conveniently dropped right on it. So it's so hard not to grab it because it's just it's the elite class. You want to grab it, but I figured if I'm going to grab it, I'm just going to go all out. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait for myself to get healed. I'm just going to keep pushing. And I figured too, since we had already had C, that they're gonna be pushing only in that one direction up there. So they had gotten up a little bit ahead of me, so the guy took me out. But oh well. Like I said, I just wanted to push that one and just not try to heal myself and be conservative with it. I just want to go all out. So if I died, I died. It was cool. So get a good spawn here. I see them trying to grab C now. I'm gonna throw this grenade here. I don't think I can get anyone on that one. Right? No, I don't. So, fortunately, those 2 grenades don't get anyone on it. Sometimes I throw those a little too not far enough. I think if I can position myself a little bit better with those grenades, I'd probably get some more kills. I seem to throw them short a lot, so I think that's what happened in that case there. So I'm trying to run away here. I conveniently run into a guy who's just chilling there. So throw another grenade. I get some hits there. I was just trying to weaken them there. I think I was out. Yeah, I was out of my main grenades that I like using. So that light grenade won't get a full kill on anyone, but it'll at least do some damage there. So I'm gonna push over here. I see there's a sniper there. I lose sight of this one here. He's just right through my blind side, even though he was right in front of me. So I'm gonna run up here and go into his bunker. I get one here, and then I get down, and then fortunately I get this guy in the corner of my eye. But he sees me out of the corner of his eye. Right when I stood up, he saw me, and it threw me off. He moved back and shot me, so I stood up just at the wrong time there. So okay, so now I gotta reset over here. Unfortunately, they took C, so that grenade that I had missed and then I looped around. Didn't really help. So that was a little bit unfortunate. They kept it close pretty much the whole game. It was pretty much it was pretty could have been a really grindy type of game, but I was fortunate that I was like able just to flank in the right spots, and I didn't have a lot of situations where my shotgun was just missing and I was shooting 4 or 5 times trying to kill someone. So I was fortunate. I think I might maybe have it like once or twice this whole game, but all in all, not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna loop over here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna loop down. I wanted to see, make sure no one was pushing up towards the B. Knowing that they had C, I didn't want anyone to push up towards the C, so I'm gonna loop around here and see what I can do up here. I know, yeah, there's probably gonna be a guy up here. Usually there's always like a guy sitting there by the turret. So this is one of the situations here where I get caught up shooting more than once, and so that just completely gives away my position. Anyone who has ears will be able to know right where I'm at, and the guy just melts me instantly. So like I said, I didn't have a lot of this game, so that's what's fortunate. And like those are the ones that I just know, like if I can eliminate, I'd end up getting a lot of these really crazy high kill games a lot. It's just eliminating those things sometimes it can be really difficult. with the shock, it could be unpredictable. So as you see, that I throw a Hail Mary and I get a couple. I did a lot of those this game and I got away with a lot. So it's what I expect when I throw those grenades. So this is a weird situation here too. He like stopped. Like that was kind of strange. He would have been fine, but he like slowed down. I don't think he was using a bayonet charge either. So I see the flame trooper kit now pop up. I don't want to grab it. I just want to make sure my teammate grabs it, as well as to see if anyone's gonna like jump on it. That's like a huge magnet the moment that thing pops up at all on the map. So it'll attract like a lot of enemies. So here I am up over here. I get a good shot at him there, but I throw a really bad grenade here. And so I was planning on shooting the window, trying to shoot out the window and then throwing some dynamite, but then the guys start shooting me from behind. Then I get some good squad spawns or something happened. I think I had squad spawn because all my squad spawned right on me. They were able to take them out, but then I get picked off. So I felt fortunate when I didn't die there the first time. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it kind of happens there. So now I'm just gonna try it again. Try to get off C again and sneak up behind them. Teammates were already pushing up, so I was fortunate. I'm just trying to find where they're gonna be spawning at. I just want to keep them off C as much as I can. So I have a situation there again where I missed him a couple times, and I'm able to at least get this guy here. So he even knew I was gonna be out there. I didn't really fool him when I went behind there. Normally, like if you go behind a rock or something like that, most of the time people are gonna think you're gonna come out the other side. So I kind of, did something there that I normally probably wouldn't want to do. But I figured I'd be able to take him out. I figured I just had a better angle on him. So yeah, I'm just trying to contain again. I'm trying to just stop whatever's gonna come around and get everyone at C. I really don't like staying right on C. I feel it's just such a. I'll do it on like really desperate situations, but if I really don't have to, I think I do better just roaming around it. So you see again, I'm at the spot throwing some more grenades. Really, again, that's a really good spot for me. I'll chuck a couple of grenades there. I can usually get away with a lot. So fortunate for me there, that guy shot. I mean, I missed. And I had to turn around, and I was able to get that medic. He probably would have went up behind all of us and killed all of us there. So it's fortunate I was able to turn around. Because now I'm able to come up behind him over here. It's helpful again. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more kills there too, but I fortunately ran out too much ammo shooting that one guy. So I was left with nothing there, and there was, like, looking at it now, there's a guy on top of that train there, and he had he probably would have taken me out too after I would have killed his friend over there. So it's funny when you like rewatch it and you'll see like the guys that you missed all over the map. It's crazy. I have that happen to me a lot. There's a lot of guys I'll find myself running past. So yeah, I'm up over here. I know they're gonna be coming out here by B, and that's a little bit unfortunate. I think after this, like watching this play here, I think what I'm gonna end up doing more is like, because I know they're gonna come out from B. I know they're gonna push out to C when they're at that, when they have B and we both have A and C. I see this happen a lot, and I'm pushing that one angle right there. This should probably drop a stick of dynamite and just wait. Just wait 2 seconds. Just slow down for a second. Wait like 2-3 seconds. throw a grenade or a dynamite and just wait for it and wait for them to run around. 'Cause it's usually what ends up happening. There's like 2 or 3 guys who end up running out. And unless I get some clean shots on all of them, I'm gonna end up dying. So here I go. I sneak up behind these guys. I wanted to throw a grenade or dynamite and kill both of them, and then throw some grenades. But this guy here gets me from behind. I think I had just killed that guy too. And so that's a little bit unfortunate, because I think what ends up what happens a lot is you'll kill a guy, he's watching where you're going, because he gets that little kill cam. So a lot of times what I try to do to neutralize that is I'll fake out where I'm gonna go. I'll make it appear that I'm gonna run a different direction than I am, so I can avoid that. So in that situation, I wasn't really paying attention. I think that was a better play one of the better play on their teams too. So that was a little unfortunate, and especially that spawn there too. That spawn that I had just was able to get picked off from behind. So that's one of the things I do not like. It's like the worst things ever, which is when you die. And then you spawn, you die again, which obviously everyone hates. So I'm back over here. I'm going to try to hold down B here. Throw a grenade, see where they're at. So I just throw that smaller grenade there just to give an idea if I get some hit markers, see where they're at there. So I throw some dynamite to open up that door. That first stick, like if it's off to the side with that stick, it won't blow open that door. So I have to make sure it's like right there at the front of the door. So yeah, they're gonna hold it down. This is one area that I really don't like. As I could see, like want to stay on B, because I know me being here will help, like having the ticker go up, but I know they're gonna keep spawning, and they're gonna get medics or revive people or keep having squad spawn. So when I get in situations like this, I'll just flank around, because it's such a I feel like I don't know, I feel like it's you'll see coming up right here. I just feel like this is a better call than me just trying to stick it out there. So yeah, I'm gonna roll up behind them. My teammates were on that situation, were actually able to take me, so good for them on that. But I'm able to take out about 3 or 4 of them here. So and that's why I love the gasser there, because a lot of situations like that I'll be able to get away with something like that there. Unfortunately, it fails me once later on in this game, but but when it comes to situations like that, I'm really glad I had it. So I probably should have killed that guy too. Like watching that too, I could see him on the corner of the screen, but when I was playing, I think I saw him too when I was playing, but I got him confused with the other guy that I shot. But yeah, so fortunate too in hindsight too, watching this play right here. This was really fortunate to run back inwards, because I wanted to get ammo. So I ran back inwards, and I ran towards this route, and that was good because I ran to like 4 of them. And so that they would have capped my whole team, pressed down the C. They would have ran around and would have been able to cap B. So that was really fortunate there to be able to do that, because by doing that I was able to keep them off of B, like unknowingly. So that was actually like probably I think the biggest play of the game right there, because I was able to keep them off the B, even though they're down to A right now. It's only like one or 2 of them, so that was pretty big. So I'm able to run up here and save my teammate from getting melted. He's trying to find that one guy just laying down right there. So I'm gonna run up over here. I want to see if there's a guy up here. Yeah, I'm gonna take him out. And then I'm always curious, because I want to make sure this guy is like, figure there's gonna be a guy who's gonna run up to the left of me. And then I figured it'd be another guy, which I end up running into. There's always like 1 or 2 guys that always seem to be running down his path. So, and again, in this situation here, you want to I always like to make sure to be careful, to be aware that I just killed those guys. They know I'm running down here. It's pretty obvious where I'm going here now. I can't really fake my path, So I'm always kind of careful to make sure they're not going to spawn A or spawn by E over there and then creep up behind me. So now I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna go open the bunker here. I'm gonna spot like a bunch of them right here.
That's an enemy medic.
So it's always the best feeling is when you come up right behind a bunch of guys right there, and you're just able to run up behind them. So as you can see there, I get one pretty easily. Then there's like one guy over here that's already hurt. I'm gonna take out this guy here. So like I would have had more of them there, but this guy comes up, picks me up from behind. I was hoping my teammate would be able to do something. I think he just got a spawn right there. So even if my teammate was like in the bunker, or wherever he was at, yeah, he was a little bit up more. He wasn't gonna see him at all. So That guy just had a good spawn right there, so it ends up happening. And sometimes when you push in, flanking the whole team, you'll get too deep into the middle of the team, and they'll end up spawning guy and go on a squad to spawn or something like that. So that happens to me a lot. So here's one of the plays I think if I would have been able to drop down and drop that dynamite, I would have been able to clear out 2 more guys. Probably would have got another guy or a couple more guys from there. So that was a play right there. I felt like, you know, if I would have gotten that dynamite killed there, I would have had this field of dudes over there I would be able to take out. So I feel like that was probably one of the missed opportunities I could have had. But yeah, so I mean I have teammates over here again, so I'm able to spawn up behind them. Chuck a grenade, was able to kill him. I know there's only one guy sees me, so I want to make sure I take out that guy right now. That guy wasn't able to die. I probably could have killed that guy with my shotgun, but I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna throw a grenade. Yeah, I'm just trying to watch out, make sure they're not gonna come up from behind. Yeah, there you go. That guy was smart right there. He was a pretty good player in their team too. He went for me because he knew he was behind my other teammates who were up there up top. They couldn't see him, so he tried to take out the one guy that he knew that he could that was gonna most likely gonna challenge him. But fortunately for me, I was able to take him out. So that could have turned out really, really well for him. So it was even though he died, it was a smart play on his part. So yeah, now I'm gonna run up over here. Some of my teammates took B. I wasn't sure if we had B or not, or if there's any players like around there. So. But fortunately, now we're like, you know, game's basically almost tied now, and they have C, so it's not a very good spot. And this is probably the one time in the game I got a little bit nervous because they were in the lead. We're gonna pull away in the lead almost here, so, and I'm stuck in this area. I know there's a guy who threw an incendiary grenade, so I know I'm like just crawling right now. So I'm basically dead. Fortunately, I get a teammate who drops some house hits. That was nice. And then, then they're able to at least take out that one guy there, so that was good. That was clutch. I mean, if they would have had more people there holding that off, and they had so many people holding off C, so that when they capped C, they're trying to hold off, but if they would have put some people around, we might have been in trouble there, so. So yeah, I'm able to get a quick kill there off of that guy. I think that guy could have had me too. There's a lot of little stuff here that I'm looking at that they probably could have had me on. I just was able to just, like, literally crawl out of it, so. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm trying to shoot off that one guy. I'm gonna come up over here. There's so many of them right here. So I'm able to. Here's another opportunity for me to get like a bunch of them. I'm getting a lot. Like this guy running past me. Like that should not happen. And then I'm trying to kill this guy here, and I just run out of ammo. So I start trying to blast with my gasser. I just cannot kill him, and it's just giving away my spot. So as you see, that guy sees me, and I'm just out of ammo. So. That's unfortunate. That was the other play right there that I could have had so many more like kills on that one, especially because they were like reviving people and everything like that. So, but you know, oh well. It is a little interesting. Like something you do want to like try to do is like I see a lot of people who are like trying to reload their ammo when they're trying to kill like that one more guy. Like they're out of ammo with a shotgun, they're trying to reload. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll just reload it once, switch to my gasser, and then switch back to my shotgun. Just because I just need that one shot left to kill that one guy. Instead of like waiting to keep like reloading how many shots that you have in your shotgun, like the 6 shots. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll just reload it once, switch to my sidearm, and switch back. Just to get that one kill, which in that situation would have been fine. I should have done that earlier. I just thought my gasser for sure was going to be able to take out those 2 guys. But yeah, I ended up just shooting them for hours. So yeah, here I am again, chucking more grenades. I got a good kill or 2. I think it was like 1 kill or so. They're throwing a grenade. But yeah, like I said, I love that spot right there. Just being able to throw those anti-tank grenades. It seems like it's just a spot. Just they get caught in a lot. And they want to be up there too because they have such a good view of C, but yeah. So yeah, fortunately for me on this part too, that guy dropped down. I wasn't sure if he was gonna die or not when he dropped down there, but then I realized he was alive. But again, like fortunate for me there that he was already like weak, so they just barely hit him. I guess I couldn't even see him there. There's all the smoke and fire. It's really weird. Yeah, here we go again. They're trying to push up. Um, I was able to get at least good enough like hit on that guy. I put him like a 67 damage there, so I was fortunate. Like even that shot right there at 97, I thought that was pretty crazy there too. So that's when the shotgun's just a beast, is when you're able to get stuff like that going. Even though I didn't get that kill, to hit 97, I was not expecting to get 97 on that dude. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw that there. So kind of let him go by. I figured he's already weak. I think someone pitched him off too, so I'm going to try to hold him off over here. I'm a little bit late on that, so I throw that a little bit too late, because I figure they're going to push out over here. That's what I usually end up doing. I'll jump up here. I'll leave you know, some dynamite, wait for them. You know, I realize they're not going to push up here. I see my teammate going to push around, so I figured he'll be able to hold that off. So I'm going to come up over here. I figured that's where they're going to be at. It's going to be way over here. So which is good too, because I'm able to get some, get resupplied. So yeah, again, when I get stuck in those situations there, I like, here we go, I'm going to start flanking around. And then this is when I kind of start realizing my kills are getting up there, so I'm like, oh man, I'm getting up there, because it would be pretty cool to get the 100 kill game, but yeah, I see myself going up there, so now I'm a little more aware of it now that my kills are getting up there, but it seems like every time I get more aware of it, I don't know, like I have situations like this clearly, like I didn't get no hit markers on that one. It just gave me away instantly right when I did that first shot. And yeah, then that guy was just able to melt me there. So, oh man, it's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that ends up happening. But because I mean, I don't know how many guys would have been there if I would have been able to flank around more. But so yeah, yeah, that guy right there. I was not sure. It's weird when you have like that one player who's out there in the middle of like nowhere. Like he's in no man's land. We have C, we have B. And he's right there between both of them, like laying down, and I wasn't sure if he was like, you know, dead or what was going on there for a second, and then I was just realizing he was just staring right at me. I was like, okay. So yeah, here I'm gonna start pushing back down here to A. I wasn't really sure where they're gonna spawn at. Like I said, I was being more aware now that my kills are getting up, so I was like, okay, I want to kind of go where they're gonna be like spawning at the most. I figured if it was me, I would spawn more at the enemy team base, and like I would be pushing up from behind, especially where the game is at right now, where they're a little bit behind. They need to kind of like make a play here, so I'm able to run over here, but I think I run like 2 guys here, so I was expecting a lot more, but so yeah, here's another case there was I'm pretty sure the guy was weak already, so I think that's why that was such a clean kill, because normally and stuff like that, I feel like where he was at, just that angle, usually it takes like 2 shots to take him out with a shotgun, so. So yeah, here I'm at B now, and throw a god grenade here. He had a good position on me there, but I don't think he saw that grenade go up when I went around that side there, so. But then here's weird, because like they're throwing grenades out, and I can't tell if that grenade came out or if it bounced off the wall. I just keep seeing this grenade off of the, you know, the corner of my screen. I just cannot tell. So I think they bounced inside or something like that, because those like, it's weird, because if you see those grenades, those anti-tank grenades, even from the corner of your eye, they'll still kill you, like if you're not like aware exactly like where they're at. So but yeah, I'm able to like sneak that kill there. I shot the guy in the foot. Again, those were some kills that was just like with my shotgun that like those are the ones that I have to have if I'm gonna get like these high kill games, like stuff like that. Like those are when the shotgun for me is going really well. So yeah, now the game, I hear the music play, and I'm figuring you know, I kind of blew my opportunity. I knew I had like some opportunities there to get some plays, but they, you know, it ends up happening a little bit. But now I just want to kind of make sure that, you know, I can see us being able to hold off C. We at least have both. We have two territories, so I figured that we're going to be in pretty good shape. We're going to be able to finish off this game here. As you can see, I get melted by that one guy. I think that's like the only, like, there was like 2 plays this whole game where these shots that just didn't connect when I needed them to, but I had a lot of other ones that were able to connect when I wanted them to too. So all in all, I'd say a pretty good game. Pretty good game for sure. So the game's basically over with now. So now I'm just gonna, instead of like pushing all the way around, I'm just gonna go in here guns blazing and see what I can get. To just end up finishing off and yeah, go up and get like I think that was the one more kill after here for the 82. Yeah, run up here and kill this one dude. So yeah, that's basically it for you guys. Just want to show you guys that, show you how that went. That's pretty cool. I find it like be able to get the win as well and get a high kill. I find that it's fun little thing to do. It's not anything like I'm like personally going for. I kind of realized that later on in the game, but when it comes around, you know, I see a lot of people too, especially this map. This map especially is such a high kill map. So yeah, again, guys, thanks for watching again. I appreciate you guys being here and checking it out. And that's it for today, guys. And I will catch you guys again later. Peace.